Hello and welcome to this Forever Living training on the FLP 360. Thank you for joining us. My name is Bill Lewis and I'll be your host today. With me is Mr. Andrew O'Hare. Andrew has been with Forever Living for about 5.5 years now, and he is our Vice President of Digital Technology. And he's here to share with you some interesting tips and some interesting how-tos on using this exciting tool. So without any further ado, before that, I'm going to explain if you have any questions. If you have any questions during this presentation, you'll see in your control panel over on the right-hand side of your screen a section that's entitled Questions. If you'll simply type the question in as we go, we will try to answer them as we are in our presentation. We're not going to try and wait till the very end like we normally do to answer questions, but if you have questions that come up, please type them in. We will try to field them as they come in, and Andrew can answer them as part of his presentation. So having said that, I am going to turn the desktop over to... Okay, Andrew, it's all yours.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Bill. Welcome, everyone. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Scottsdale, and I'm really excited to be with you today. And as Bill mentioned, I want to make this as interactive as possible. So if you do have questions, go ahead and type your questions, and I can answer them as we go. And let's make it a great session today. First of all, I just wanted to highlight a couple of things. I hope everyone's had an opportunity to view the new foreverliving.com. It has been really well received, and I just wanted to highlight a few features of it. One of the main things I think you're all going to find, no matter where you're coming to us throughout the world, is Forever Living has become a lot faster. We've gone from a 4-second load time, from some of our countries that are a little further afield to about a 0.4-second time. Also, other features that we'll be having or are available right now is it will auto-recognize where exactly you're coming from anywhere in the world. Now, I just wanted to give you a quick tip, and if you haven't gone to visit, go and explore the all-new journey and everything else. We have an excellent built-out incentives page that the marketing team has been working very hard on, where you can send your prospects to, and they can really get excited about some of the incentives that are around. So one quick tip which is actually new to the Forever Living or the new foreverliving.com is that you can now have your very own unique personalized page, which is a little bit different from your 360 page, but let me explain how that works. So all you have to do is put your FBO ID, that is the full ID, in, and then click .fbo.foreverliving.com. You can see there, and Bill, tell me if you're having trouble seeing things. You can see there that you can see up showing in the screen, and so I'll just go ahead and click there, and I'll go to my very own site. Now you can see that there's an FBO ID there at the top, and that, of course, is my ID. So any activities that people that you're sending to the site, to this unique personalized ID, will be linked to you and your business. So if someone comes along and says, hey, I like what I see, I think I'm going to sign up for a discount or whatever it might be, or, of course, to become an FBO in your downline, you can see there that I've clicked on that, and immediately my name is there, and I would get credit for that sign-up. And, of course, the same for the retail store. Now, the difference being here, it's the store that you are in at that moment. So here you can see it's the US store. And if the store supports e-commerce on our global platform, you'll get credit for it. So we'll go to our nicely designed store in the 360, in the Forever Living. I actually jumped to where I wasn't anticipating, in the product side. So you can see here, go products, And let's click on Aloe Gel, our favorite product, and there you can just click across, and then that would carry across. So that's the new foreverliving.com. We hope you love it. If you have suggestions, feel free to send them, and we're going to continue to do all we can to uplift the digital experience for both you and your businesses. And next up on the list is to redesign and uplift our retail shop. We know that we have some work to do, and it's our next priority. So jumping in here to a few things, that I guess the reason for our call today is the kind of the tech side of the business, but I hope that we are all being social savvy. So much of our business nowadays is really only going to be growing and propelling at the pace that we've seen some of our FBOs around the world growing, is if you're truly social savvy. We've been reaching the GLT level, the 5K level in record times. And if you look at those FBOs, they're really maximizing social to its full capacity, whether that be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Pinterest is a up-and-coming network. It's been around. We hope that you familiarize yourself with Pinterest, and you'll see here in a few moments you have an opportunity to make your own dream board, dream book, and have that integrated right into FLP 360. One platform that's really been up and coming the last few weeks, or months rather, is Periscope. It's owned by Twitter, and it's literally gives you the opportunity to broadcast wherever you're at any given moment. And I've been following Ange Loughran, Emma Cooper, and multiple others, Jane Leach, and really been following them and their trainings and their activities around the world. And it's really been a fantastic platform where they're periscoping their meetings and having 300, 400, 500, 600 people on, and it's a fantastic multiplier for them. So highly recommend you get on. Feel free to follow me at A.O'Hare, and I'm really looking to give more regular updates and tips and tricks on our technology platform. So if any of you aren't aware of 360, I know we probably have a very broad audience on the call today. I'm just going to give you a very, very quick overview, and then we're going to get into the details and get on the live site, and we'll just go right ahead. So FLP 360, what is it?
Andrew, can I ask you a
Yes.
question? We have a question that comes in that we need to answer before you go on.
Okay.
From my understanding, can we also retail through website with our FBO ID?
Correct. You can. So if you would have seen there, and I'll just jump. Oh, excuse me. Can you still see my screen, Bill?
Yes.
Okay. So if I would jump here, FBO, so 001, and then technically, excuse live TV, everyone. That should jump over there, and then my FBO ID is carried over with that.
Got it. Thank you very much.
No problem. And then, of course, at that moment, depending on what level you're at in the marketing plan, you would get 30% retail profit from that sale that you've driven to foreverliving.com. And again, Forever Living will fulfill the order, will take payment, and so on and so on. So it's really limitless as to how much business you can do as you become more technically savvy throughout the the forever world. And of course, we are global. I believe we have e-commerce capabilities on our platform in about 25 countries, and a little more online joins around the world. And we have a dedicated team working extremely hard, getting more people online and more countries online. We have Nigeria being actively worked on right now, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Dubai, and the list goes on and on and on. So we're doing all we can to help you truly go global and grow your business at a fantastic pace. So back to 360, and thank you for that question, and keep them coming. So 360 is really your business ready to go. And what we did with 360, we took the best of technologies from around the world, and we purchased the best domain that we possibly could in FLP.com. So you have your own email address, you have your own ability to have up to 4 templated websites, you have a CRM system that's hosted on the Salesforce.com platform, which is a leading company out of San Francisco. We have high availability of data. Your data is always there. We have the forever data that we are pushing over into 360 multiple times a day. I just had a meeting earlier this week with our team as to how we can make that data more real time. So there's no wait or lag. You know, literally every hour on the hour we could have updates. So we're working hard on improving that. And you have access to all the Google apps, the Drive, and so on, the email accounts, and on and on and on. So we'll just get into 360 in a moment, and I'll just tell you quickly how to sign up and the pricing. It's about $20 a month. I say about, if you're from a country not the US, the exchange rates do fluctuate, and $220 annually per year. And to sign up, you go to your distributor site, and you make sure it's we're not representing our brand new site here, but you go to your distributor site, make sure that you're in your country, and then you log in, and there you'll see here this logo here. This is also how you access the page, Access 360, once you've signed up. And you click here, and then you'll come to this page, and then follow through the dialogue and fill out this information. Be very careful with your username, because this becomes your email address. And I just really recommend that you think a little bit about that. We can change it if you chose something you didn't like. And it's also, that will be your first web address as well. So, you know, mine is Andrew, so I also have a web address called andrew.flp.com, and I have an email address, andrew@flp.com. So that's what I chose, and you just go ahead and put in your payment information, and away you go. And then at this point, you'll hit a Google screen, which generally does confuse a lot of people. This isn't your Gmail account. This isn't your Google Mail account if you're in England. It needs to be your FLP.com account. Let me just show you. Sometimes you come to a screen that may go to my Google account here. So if I go, and again, FLP360.foreverliving.com, it's a shortcut that you can bypass needing to access. And so you come to maybe all of your Google accounts. So you need to choose the @FLP one here. Or you can add account and add that in there. I find it very useful, so I'm not, you know, my accounts aren't tripping over themselves, is to go to a new incognito window, and then you'll have a separate session clearly separated from the rest of your Google accounts. So if we just go back here, you plug in your address, and then you'll be asked to, you know, click yes to a couple of things, and then that's how you access your account moving forward. So again, FLP360.foreverliving.com is your ongoing access point for the application. So I'm going to go, and here's the screen you'll get to. And if you get kind of an error page, there's something that maybe has gone awry with your Google account, and you may have logged in with your Gmail one by accident. It takes about 2 hours the first time that you log in for all your data to be pulled across to the system. So don't be alarmed if it says waiting at this point. In some of these dashboards, it's a one-time event, and it will be current every time from there on when you log in. So I'm going to just switch here to the live demo side of the page.
Okay, Andrew, we've had a couple of questions come in.
Okay.
I already have a 360 account. How do I change my method of payment?
So in the settings side, hang on a moment, multitasking here. There is a settings side of the business. Just a moment. Just need to get into the account. Just a moment here. Yeah, just a moment. If you go to your settings side of the in 360, you'll be able to change your payment options, but that's done via the platform. And if you just give me a moment, I'm just got to log in here. I was logged out, and we can get going, right ahead with the demo. This is a test account, everybody, so you don't have to remember this URL. And so you come to this page, and I'm going to plug in my password. And there we go. So this is what we see. And back to your earlier question here, Bill. You manage all of your kind of settings and your account information at this point in the account. So
very good. Okay.
As I get to the page, this is what I see. We see here my volume in the last 6 months. It's in my home country, and we can see here my recruitment activity. This is just kind of gives you a good glimpse of your business. The green represents how many people I've sponsored in all the subsequent months. And then we have sort of our second generation activity right here. So gives you a fantastic snapshot of exactly how things are going and really how you're doing this year versus last, on the subsequent dashboards. And we can see here recent orders. You can get a good kind of overview of your orders. And also your email. We have what we call single sign-on. So in this box here, this will jump right over to your email account. Deep linked. I am in a demo account, so I am able to do that. So you can see here, it has the look and feel of a Google account, but really that is your 360 account. You can also access this by clicking mail.flp.com. And there you go. So you just click right over there into your mail. So remember that, everyone. If you want to add your mail to your Android device, your Mac laptop, your iPad, or your iPhone, you add the email account as a Google/Gmail account, but use your full @flp.com email address, and everything will work great. And that's just a quick tip for you there. So back to the demo. So we can see across here, gives you a nice snapshot. And the first thing I probably want to do when I sign up for 360 is go right in here and to my websites, and I'll create my first website. Here's one I created yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and create another one. I'm going to call this one, again, you have the option for for 4 total. So one, I might want my weight loss one, the other might be opportunity, and we'll just, so I'd say 360 demo. Okay, that one's taken. I can see I have a red X, so I click 2, and then click next. And then I have the option to pick a few templates here. And of course you can customize these templates, on and on and on. So I'll select the Allo template. Click there, then I click create my website, and that's it. That's your first website up and going. Give it a couple of moments, and then you can go in there and view what it is that you've just created. You can see some useful links there. We'll see if it's up and running. So there we go. It was easy as that. So on the website now, if someone clicks to shop, they will be presented with all the countries that we have online join in. And then if my prospect jumped over to that store, then again, as in the other example, you would get credit for that. You can also choose to, your prospect could join your team right here, or they might not be ready for either and they just want to leave their information. So at this point, I would just, prospect could go right ahead and enter their info right there, and then that would show up right in your 360 CRM dashboard. Before we get there though, I was just going to give you a couple of tips on editing your site. So if you click the edit feature, and remember that sometimes I do get questions from several people. Nobody's visiting my page, and what can I do, and so on and so on and so on. You have to go in and edit your content and make it unique to you. And I would just highly recommend that you go in and make a personalized My Story page, and really change the photos and make some edits every now and then. What Google is looking for is the uniqueness of your page, and if your page is changing on a frequent basis, and also how many other pages are linking to that page. So my particular account here is in the demo mode, so I cannot go in and edit this one, but go in there and click edit, and it's very, very easy. We upgraded and overhauled the full content management system about a year or more ago, and I say it was about a year ago, and it's fantastic. Really is a lot easier. So if you tried with the prior version and felt it was a little difficult, I highly recommend you go in and try that this part of the business. I mean, this part of the site. So go into your leads home. Here's just a little tip there, how you can move people through your leads. And there you'll have your leads. If someone had gone to my website, or if I'd entered them in, as a quick ad here, or they come in from the web, they'd be presented in this view here. And what about if I have a ton of leads from a prior system that I've utilized? I can go into the lead import tool, and here I can download a CSV file which will give you the format in which you need to put your leads in. So there you put in this format, you may have 500 or 1,000, and you go through there, you click next, and then you upload that formatted spreadsheet to the system, and there you can manage them through the 360 CRM process. So if you have questions about that, email me, Andrew at FLP, or send Bill a question we'll get to in a moment. But again, a great tool and something that you can be using to really grow your business. And then, of course, if you want to get them out of the system, you can export them as well. We have a memory jogger for those who are used to that. Bill helped with this part of that. You can just go in and sit with your prospect and, who do you know, business people do you know? What about your neighbors? And as you're going through that list, they'll be added into your leads, and then you can start sending them information. Now, what if I have a ton of leads? A great new feature that we released here a little while ago is what we call Email Blaster. So here I can send up to 200 emails per day to my list of leads. So you can go in there, you can of course select all if you wanted to, but if there's just a select few, you go in and select those people, choose them, click next. Look how easy it is. And here's one of our more popular ones. You can really, it's free form, send them a note, invite to your webinar, and on and on and on. Or we have some that we are designing, and I know our marketing team are going to be or are working on some more for you as we continue to roll out new products and new programs and incentives. Here we can see the fit templates. So really, really encourage you to use this tool, and I would say use it but don't abuse it. You really don't want to be over sending emails to your contacts. It really is a fine art in how you communicate and make sure the information is both interesting and relevant and personalized, and the system will personalize it for you. So I'm going to select this Clean 9. I need to lose a few pounds. I'm going to help my friends lose a few pounds too. Then I can put a little information. Hey, I'm having an opportunity meeting. Love to see you there. And then literally it's just one click and then you're done. So a great feature, and there you go. It's sent, and that is sent through your flp.com email address. So any emails that you have coming back will come straight to you. So that's just a little bit, in the short time we have around leads. You can go in and, of course, take notes. You can schedule tasks and things to do, new tasks, new events. You can log a call. You can send them a meeting request. There's a cool thing called a meeting planner, and log a call and send them emails also from the system, which you can see when they've read the email and so on and so on. So I will just jump to the reporting side, and we snuck a great new feature into the system about a week ago. So I think we just wanted to kind of quietly release it, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But I just wanted to show here our multi-downline report, which is, I think, one of our most popular features of the system. And don't miss this little button here, which has advanced filtering, where you can really just, unclick or click and hide people with 0 CCs. So you're really just focused on the people that are critical to you and your business in your downline. So here you can view your downline in all your countries that you're sponsored in. You just toggle between them. You can download it as a CSV, which will open an Excel file, and it really is an excellent tool. And you can see along the top we have the last 3 months, and we've gone through many changes, your Eagle Manager CC, your Chairman Bonus new CC, and we've done our best to really get you the most relevant information front and center to you. And if you want to have a more visual view of your downline, you can use our beautiful downline map, which has been very well received. Here you can see that here. Again, if I want to see one of my other countries' downlines, I just literally click here and away I go. And if the bubble is solid, that means there's a downline under that person. We can also choose to search out an ID or a name within our downline. And here, there's a little tip here that on your first generation, you can go in there and then you can click on that individual. And here, because it's our first generation, I can see email details and then I can see phone number. Remember, we never give details beyond your first generation. that information, in terms of emails and phone numbers, is suppressed to protect your business, and so just in case you had questions around that. So I can go into this individual's account, and if I had the access, I could view a lot more information, exactly what they ordered, when they ordered, and on and on and on. So remember that, just to click on your downline there, and really discover some of the power of that. And we have other reports that are fairly self-explanatory, but this one here is our very new one: view downline and CC incentive data. And here you can request certain data points. So here I put new data request. So it says choose the details about your downline you would like to include in this report. So here I want to see people that have joined between X and Y dates. I want to include all this information, and then I want to see all global. And again, you can go down infinite downline. So if you're tracking to Chairman Bonus, you can go down as many levels as you like, and on and on and on. And then you just click there, show me all this information. I want to see 12 months of data, whatever it might be. Click next, and then I'd submit a request, and then you'll see this cycling here, and then after a few minutes you would come up with a spreadsheet that would have all this data all readily available to you. So this really is the power of 360. It really does give phenomenal visibility into your total downline really across the world. And we've had many comments. I gave a presentation in Cancun recently at the Eagle Manager Retreat, and people were saying with the power of 360, they're learning things that they never knew about in their downline, and they're able to achieve incentives a lot quicker when they see that someone maybe multiple generations down is close. They can get on social media, maybe contact those people, or work through the upline relationships to help them really achieve the next level in their business. And there you can just download the requested file, and it would be in your downloads section of your browser. And so that's a little bit about reports. We have dashboards, which gives you a lot of information, maybe more information than you ever wanted, but again, we have it. And here you can see, really get the full view of your business, how many of people signing up have made a purchase in their sponsorship month, existing ordering distributors. This is what we call sort of your 4 core: recruitment, retention, productivity, and development. So excellent information. And we'll just go here to your overall dashboard. And again, it's a lot of information. You have your top non-manager CC here on this side. If you had activities, you could get the FBO ID or the name, and then you can go and search those people out in the reporting side of the business. And I alluded to this earlier, the Dream Book. It's a Pinterest integration, and there you would literally type in your own Pinterest dream board, and you'd have an excellent looking dream board, if you like. And you can go on there, you could share your dream book, and it really is an excellent tool. So that is sort of 360 in a nutshell. I have also want to take you through the new features. Now, if you don't have the app, go to, assuming you have a smartphone, such as Android or iPhone. If you have an iPad or a tab, go on your iPad to the App Store, and then if you select iPhone apps, you'll be able to download it and still experience the tool. So this screenshots here is the new update that should be released in about 3 weeks, and we've added some excellent new features to the app. One in particular that I'm really excited about is the favorite side of the business, the favorite side of the app. So you'll be able to literally click your favorites or make someone a favorite from any point across your downline, across countries, wherever it might be. If you star them, they will show up here in this screen. And it's excellent if you're tracking you know, whoever it might be in your business, and you want to make sure that they're hitting certain criteria, you know, at the end of the month, you know, just go in there and star those people. And we have, you know, some excellent features coming out, as I said. And here, the other part of the feature set that we're adding is that if you click on your downline, you'll come to this page here, so we can see this individual in this test environment, that we could literally click on there and then view all of their incentives and how they're doing towards that. We can star them here for later viewing, and we can see their CCs and activities. We'd also be able to navigate down through their downline and really see, you know, how their downline is doing, and view again all this data across their downline. We could click here and send them a text from the native functionality of your device, and you can make a call here or send them an email. Here on the leads function, you can add a lead which will later show up in your FLP 360 dashboard on the web side of the application. But in the palm of your hand, you're also able to invite them to shop, invite them to join, and send them an email, and then again you would get credit for that activity. So whether you're in the coffee shop, at the bus stop, or wherever it might be, your business doesn't need to stop. Let's just see a couple more screens here. Here's the incentives that you can view, again, both for yourself and also for anyone in your downline. So an important part that we've added is that you're now going to be able to see your chairman bonus qualifiers that are in your various legs. And we're adding one more feature here before the release that would show this was the Andrew O'Hare leg, or you know, the Bill Lewis leg right here. So you can really do a great job of tracking your incentives. So that kind of gives you a great overview of the, you know, some of the features that are coming. We do have the app available in the App Store right now, but I just wanted to give you a glimpse of what was coming. We've cleaned up the Eagle Manager language, as well as the Earned Incentive, Leadership Bonus, and Gem Bonus as well, and you'll be able to track those Gem Bonus managers as well, just as in this case here as well, once they've reached the criteria. So Bill, thank you very much for the time. I know I've rushed through a lot of information, and just would really recommend that, you know, if you're not as tech savvy as you feel you'd like to be, or is not as social as you'd like to be, you know, just get online, read, you know, maybe spend time with your children, who of course are always online and connected, and you know, you'll get there. And if this looks all a little daunting, I can promise you it's very simple, and we at the Home Office would, you know, love to help out. I really would like to do some more in-depth training and webinars, and I'm going to get on Periscope, and I want to give you guys a live demo of the new app as well at some point. But I think we're at time, Bill, and I'll just leave it right there, and I'll hand control back over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Andrew. This has been great, and I think I speak for everyone in saying that I think we'll try to have you on here on a regular basis, every month or two at least, to give an update on these things. Let me just read you the last comment that came in. There's no other questions at this point. It says, wow, FLP 360 is really exciting. Now that I'm learning how to use it, having subscribed but have never used it for over a year. Thank you, Andrew. So I think that speaks for just about everybody, Andrew. So thank you very much. Now, for
Excellent.
those, go ahead.
Thank you, everyone. Again, you know, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Periscope, and I'm going to be doing more kind of impromptu trainings, and we can have a lot more interactivity on Periscope as well. So look forward to seeing you online.
Very good. Okay, for those of you who have registered for this webinar and joined through the registration process, this has been recorded, and I see that several of you have asked for the recording. It has been recorded, and it will be available for you to review in 24 hours. You will receive an email with a link that will take you directly to this recorded webinar. So for now, we're going to say goodbye. We wish you all the best as you work to build your forever business. Take care for now. Bye.